Alright guys, let's get into a time machine and go back to where Oklahoma City did not have the Thunder, where Seattle still had the powerhouse known as the Supersonics, and where Shawn Kemp was making highlights daily as the Rain Man. So let's look at his second shoe from Reebok, the Reebok Hurrikaze II, formerly known as the Kamikaze, in the Make It Rain colorway. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. You already know the deal. If you hadn't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. We are 60 subscribers away from 2,000, which means we're 60 subscribers away from getting to that giveaway I'm talking about. So let's make it happen. As soon as we hit 2,000, we're going to talk about that giveaway. Again, something different, something for the holidays. So really hope you guys enjoy it. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you tell everybody you know about the channel because we are doing big, great things here, and I appreciate everybody who's been a part of it. Now, just like we saw in the intro, guys, we're looking at the Reebok Hurrikaze II, again, formerly known as the Kamikaze II, and the Make It Rain colorway, or the Seattle Supersonics colorway. Now, guys, this shoe actually released originally back in 1995, the model that is, but this particular colorway actually came out in 2013. So about 10 years off from its original release, Reebok has decided to bring it back under the new guise of the Hurrikaze. And you know what? This is actually my first, pair of this particular shoe. I've never had the Kamikaze or the Hurrikaze in any capacity. I've always seen them. I've always wanted to grab a pair, but I just, for some reason, you know how it goes. You grab so many things, you kind of just forget about certain items. And I really do appreciate Reebok for sending these my way because this is an awesome shoe. I wish I would have grabbed one earlier, and just having it in hand really just solidifies that thought process on that. Now guys, first things first, the box that this comes in is going to be the traditional Reebok box. Nothing too crazy, guys. This is going to be, again, the Hurrikaze 2 in a size 10, and we'll talk about that sizing here in a little bit. And what we get in the box, of course, is going to be the pair of shoes, but we're also going to get an extra set of laces that is going to be done in that yellow to go with that whole Supersonics motif. So we got everything here, but let's get right into the shoe. Now, first things first, you notice that this sneaker is very, very bright, very loud. Again, very reminiscent of that Seattle Supersonic team. Now, what's really cool about this shoe is that it not only takes Shawn Kemp's namesake or nickname, the Rain Man, but also takes Seattle being a very rainy city to really the most literal sense ever. Because if you look at the most defining factor of the shoe, which you would think is the very notable Kamikaze stripe you see here, but it is going to be, if you look at me closer, we're gonna get detailed looks, but the raindrops they put in here, they, I guess, use a type of plastic or rubber to simulate the look of raindrops on the shoe, which is so cool. So you're gonna get them across the stripe here, across the toe box, and across the inside and the lateral side stripe. Very cool. I love those little extra details that Reebok does in their shoes, just to tell that story, bring it a little step further than just giving us, oh, here's a Supersonic colorway. Let's go ahead, bring it to bring it full circle. Let's make it rain with the Rain Man and one of the rainiest cities in the country. Now, with that being said, let's get more into the shoe. Some of the details we're gonna see. It's gonna be a white leather base here. It is going to be a kind of a stiffer leather. It is a basketball shoe. It is a retro, so don't expect like this crazy quality. The price point is $120. And again, it's a good leather, just not a great leather. Now with that, you're gonna have that very defining piece of the shoe like we talked about earlier is going to be the stripe you get on the Hurrikaze, which is going to be done in a coated synthetic leather that's going to really bring this really nice bright emerald green to match those Supersonic jerseys. Now that same emerald green is going to be present here again on a coated synthetic leather on the toe box, where you're going to have some perforations and again some more of those simulated raindrops there. And one of my favorite things about shoes is like a little logo on the lateral side near the toe box. Don't know why, but it's just something that I just really love about that placement. And Reebok does it here with the Vector logo done up in that yellow colorway. Again, part of the Supersonic jersey accent is gonna be that yellow. Now we're gonna get another piece of that yellow right here at the edge of the eyelets here. So that's where your laces are gonna start here. We're gonna have a nice bright yellow color to break up the green and white. And the laces are gonna be done in a flat black. Again, you can go ahead and change them out for that yellow I just showed you. And they're gonna sit on top of a black mesh tongue that has a tongue tag up top. That's gonna be the same white leather we see on the base of the shoe. while providing like this kind of nubuck type feel on the tongue tag with our yellow Reebok branding and vector logo. Now behind that tongue, we're gonna get our sizing tag, and everything in the inside of the shoe is gonna be done in a black mesh, and the insole is gonna be our black insole with the white Reebok branding and vector logo, so very simple there. Now let's get down to the midsole, which is going to be very, very eye-catching because it is going to be the traditional Hurrikaze / Kamikaze midsole, which it is a foam, but it's so like tough, it's so durable, it almost feels like a rubber that you would get on, you know, like older shoes, like I guess let's say Air Force Ones or things like that, that rubber, but it's very durable, but still has a softness to it. Again, at the same time, a little bit more give than rubber would. Just that look and that firmness gives it that look of rubber, but again, it is a foam midsole. Now with that, you're gonna get, again, your traditional Kamikaze / Hurrikaze stripes on a midsole, but this one's gonna be done in that green, but with yellow splatters, which is really cool. Again, another accent piece that they brought about this. Now, breaking that up is gonna be the white you're gonna see as the base, which is gonna lead you down to your outsole, which is gonna be done up in a mixture of green rubber, white rubber, and of course, your yellow accent pieces here that go across the midfoot, and of course your vector logo there. And this shoe is going to have a Hexalite cushioning system both in the forefoot and the heel. And I'll tell you that when I put it on, I didn't expect to have extreme comfort. You know, Hexalite's a pretty old cushioning system, but I can actually feel the Hexalite inside of the shoe, and it actually was comfortable. So it's actually, I can feel it more than I ever do in a question. So that was really cool to actually get that feeling when I put the shoe on. Now, with this sneaker, I will say that the sizing a little tough on it. It's a very slender shoe. You guys can see that from all of the pictures. Very slim shoe. And I can almost probably go a half size up. I wear a size 10, and although the 10 fits, my toes are getting pretty close to the end, and there is, again, very slim across the toe box. So I would advise going a half size up. Wide footers, you may want to look into going a whole size up just to be comfortable inside the sneaker. Now, this shoe is available now as we speak on Reebok.com in the full size run, again, for 120 bucks. This is something that I think for any basketball fan, any Seattle Supersonics fan, any Reebok fan, or any just retro basketball sneaker fan, very good shoe to have in the collection, especially because I was looking on StockX, and I'll throw a picture up here. I saw it. As you see it up here, this shoe from the 2013 release is going for upwards of 400 bucks. I think the last sale was like 3 something. And it's crazy to me that's how much the shoe is going for. So if you get a chance, you wanted this shoe and missed out just about 10 years ago, this is the time. Go ahead and grab a pair now. Again, full size run on the Reebok website. Link's gonna be down below. And overall, I'm a fan of the shoe. I like how it looks with sweats. I think I have cargos on now doing this video. I like the way it looks with the cargo pants. It's just a nice looking shoe, something different, something you don't see as often. And it really has that super 90s aesthetic. Again, I wanna say this released back in 1995 originally, so you can definitely tell. This has 90s written all over it, and it's really cool. I love it. You guys let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have a pair already? Go and grab a pair now. Let me know down below, because this is probably one of my, you know, new favorites that I've got my hands on recently, just because, again, I hadn't tried it, so I'm really stoked to be able to try something different. So again, let me know down below what you think about it, and until next time, guys, see ya.